Hi guys, it's Jody. Today's video, I want to do another swipe transfer swipe. I had a suggestion from one of my subscribers about doing one vertically. I've done them, horizontally and on the diagonal, but going vertically, I thought, yeah, let's play with that. So I've got a color palette that I want to use with it and an idea to go with it. So that's what we're going to do today. So let's go get started. All right, we're going to go over our colors for this piece today and the cell activator. You're gonna recognize this color palette. I did it a few videos back when I did that Unicorn Lotus Floating Bloom. I love that color palette, and I had a lot of good response with that one. We're going to do a swipe transfer swipe today, but I'll get more into that on how I want to do it when we get into the video. But let me show you all the colors again. I have got the quinacridone nickel azo gold, golden fluid. And I actually have a lot. These are actually 4-ounce containers. These are my usual 2-ounce that are lidded. These come with a lid. You get them at Target or anywhere else where they have, it's food storage. But this is the quinacridone nickel azo gold, and this is Valspar Varnish pouring medium. And then I have the PBO Studio Acrylics, the iridescent blue green. And again, I wanted to mix up a lot of it, so that's why I use these containers instead. But this is also Valspar Varnish. And then I've got Jo Sonja's Dioxazine Purple. And I already had this mixed up, so I'm just going to use the rest of it. Valspar Varnish. And then my two piggies are, Latte. This is Latte. And I might have to put a little bit more Jo Sonja in here just to thin that down a little bit more. Got a little bit thick, but this is Dutch Boy Jo Sonja pouring medium. And then this little piggie's Maraschino. And there's that one. This is also Dutch Boy Jo Sonja. It's gotten a little thick. I'll probably add just a little bit more Jo Sonja just to thin that. And then my cell activators, I've got 2. And I'm going to use both of them. I think this is the first time I'm going to be using these 2 for a swipe transfer swipe, which is I'm excited about. But I've got my titanium white, the Atelier Interactive Australian Floetrol mixed at 4:1, and then my gold I've been using lately. This is the mix with the Atelier Interactive Pale Gold and the PBO Studio Acrylics, the Precious Gold mixed together. Again, this is Australian Floetrol, 4 parts Floetrol, 1 part paint. All right, now let's go paint. All right, for today's piece, I have got a 12 by 16 canvas, and for the swipe, we're going to do a swipe transfer swipe today, and you've seen me do both on the diagonal, where I'll do swipe, and then I'll do a transfer swipe up here, and then also horizontally, where I've done the swipe down here, and then the transfer swipe up here. So what I want to do, and I got this idea from one of my subscribers, Carol. Hi, Carol. Thanks for the suggestion. I want to go vertically, so what I want to do is I want to put some of my swipe colors here, and we're going to swipe this way vertically. And I haven't decided if the transfer swipe is still going to be this way or if we should keep it vertically all the way, going that way. And I might put a swipe up here of the colors that are down here just to kind of tie them together. Doesn't make a lot of sense yet, but as we get into it, I will reiterate what's happening here, but that is the gist of what we're going to do today. So I have got my Glidden Premium and Satin pillow today. I've got the most of it on my pillow, so I'm going to flood this canvas and I'll be right back. All right, I've got this all flooded. So what I'm going to start with, I'm going to put 2 colors down, and I'm going to put them right in the middle here, and then we'll swipe the rest this way. So let's start with the quinacridone nickel azo gold. Just want to put a little bit just to kind of mark where I want it. think that looks good. Put a little bit more. Go out a little bit. Just a little bit further. All right, I think that's good. And then I want to put the iridescent, the blue-green on here. And then the maraschino and the purple, I want to put on the actual tool. And we're going to swipe with everything. Whoops, we're going to swipe with everything but the latte down here. Up on the I'll talk more about the transfer swipe when we get there, but we're not going to use the latte down here on this portion. And the swipe tool I've got is my normal one, which is the one I get at Dick Blick. It's number 34. And I'm going to load it up and I'll show you what we got. All right, for the first swipe, I have got the gold cell activator, the white cell activator, and then I have the dioxazine purple, and then the maraschino pigment, and we're just going to go for it right here. All right. All right, I am pretty pleased with how that turned out. Now we're gonna work on the transfer swipe up here. And I think I've decided I'm gonna go vertically. So we're gonna transfer this way. All right. Pillow down. Should be enough. All right, for the transfer swipe, we're just gonna do the latte and the blue. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put down the blue first. And then we're gonna put the latte. I'm going to put both, at least for this first swipe, I'm going to put both the gold and the white cell activator on. All right. That filled in really nicely. I'm just going to take some and I'm just going to start going. I'm going to use my small little thing, my little spreader here, and I think I'm just going to go that way with it. I think we got plenty. Whew, that looks so cool. I love the contrast. Before I start pulling some of this up is like right in the middle here, I'm gonna do another swipe. Like what we did down here, I'm gonna do up here. I'm gonna do a palette knife swipe right up here. All right, I've got everything minus the latte on here. And I'm gonna go right here. right. I'm actually pretty pleased with that. I wasn't sure if I wanted to put some blue like right in here, but I think I've changed my mind on that. Or do I? No, I think I kind of want to leave it. Yeah. All right. I am totally digging what this is looking like. All right. I will meet you over the spinner box and we will see what comes of this. Here's what we have before we start spinning it. I was really torn between adding in a little bit of this, what's up here, like kind of in these areas, but I thought, no, you know what? I'm just going to go with my original idea, and this is pretty much centered. We're going to, you know, some of this is going to come off. So I'm just going to start spinning and then I'm going to guide it. All right. Let's go this way just a little. Oof. Gosh. This is gorgeous. Let's bring this. This way just a little. All right. Back in the middle. Actually, I want to bring this down a little. Okay. Oh my gosh. That looks so cool. That middle there almost looks like flames. I love this. I think I'm going to go this way. Just a little. I really like how this strip in the middle on this side here with the blue is opening up those cells. Yeah. And we're almost there. Almost there. This is so cool. I am so digging these colors, and I'm glad I didn't put the blue down here. I kind of like it just the way it is. We're just about there. I'm not getting a lot of movement. Yeah. Let's see here. Yeah. Not a lot of movement at all. I just want to move that just a little. All right, I really like that. I really like everything right where it is. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. This is it. Oh my gosh. I'm going to get cleaned up. Here's kind of what it looks like. I'm going to get cleaned up and I will bring you over for the flyover of this guy. All right. I'm having trouble deciding if I like it horizontal or vertical, even though, you know, we did all the swipes and the transfer swipes vertically. I really love, I'm having trouble. You saw it vertically on the spinner, but here it is horizontally, and I am so over the moon over this already. I hope it dries amazing, but I want to bring you in and show you some really fun details. And there are subtle sparkles in here. I've got my flash on so you can see from not only the gold but the aqua, and I love how this almost looks like a faint flame coming through, almost like the ice. And then all these just the coolest rainbow cells. I mean, it's like Catch the Rainbow meets Fire and Ice. That's it. That's all I've got. But some of these cells are just of epic proportion. And I love that there's gold in there. So cool. And I kind of like the divide where, you know, there's not a lot of cells here, and then there's just a ton here, and then not a lot here, and then a lot more here. It kind of gives your eyes a place to rest a little bit. So I'm glad I didn't put the blue down there where I originally thought I was going to. And I love how this just kind of shoots out. So there she is. I am so excited to see how this dries. I will be back once it's dried to show you the dried results. All right, here is how it dried. I mean, it just dried as you saw it wet just beautifully. I still like it horizontally, but I'll move it around again and show you the different orientations towards the end. But I'm going to bring you in and kind of show you up close, and then I'll pick it up and I'll show you there's some really nice subtle shimmers in here. But I mean, I love this down here is more of like a rainbow fire. I just love it, and the cells that go along with it. And also the break in it. I'm really glad I didn't put in the blue up top and kind of kept it that way. And I love how that rainbow kind of cuts through. It almost looks like water. It's like fire on the water, which is why I named it that way. But it also kind of, this right here also kind of reminds me of the, you know, the story of the Excalibur, the Arthurian Excalibur. That right there, it brought it right there to me. But I just want to bring you in closer to show you. I just love how everything dances together. It does look like it's fire dancing on the water, and I love that gold cell activator just kind of peeks through, and some of these really neat cells. So super cool. Let me pick this up and I'll show you the shimmers. I don't know if you can see the gold up top. I mean, it's just so pretty. So super cool. And down here too, you kind of get both the white and the gold cell activator dancing in there. So pretty. Here it is on one side. I do like it on the side as well. Here's this way, and then here's the other side. I almost like the other side more than this one. And let's see what it looks like upside down. I'm not sure. I totally love it the other way though, the other orientation, like so. So let me know what you think. What orientation do you like best on this piece? I am going to flip you around and I'll give you my final thoughts. It almost does look like fire dancing on the water a little bit, or like a rainbow fire dancing on the water. It's kind of why I named it that piece. So Carol, thank you so much for the suggestion of doing it vertically, the swipe transfer swipe. That was really a lot of fun. And I like how it turned out. I've got some other ideas, so I might bring that orientation back again. So let me know what you think in the comments below. You know, what you thought of this piece, the orientation, which was your favorite. I'd love to hear everything you have to say about it. So with that, thank you so much for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.